but I'm sorry, I can't tell. It is the curse of not being backwards. Let me grab my laptop so I can see your comments. But we are prepping today. I have been selling off all of my older stock for half price. I need to put the rest up on the website. It's a later problem. But that means that I need to make a lot of stock for the market in like next month, which is great. I love making new things. It's why I've done it to begin with. I need more space to make more things. That's where I'm at in life. I'm just letting you all know that I'm here and pulling up the comments. You know, because it's important to know. And because I find that they're not... YouTube's not letting you know I'm live, so lots of people are missing out, and that's not cool. So, with that being said, that's done. I'm going to put the laptop up there where you can't see it, which is fine. And we are prepping possum pouches. Hi, Anna and Misha? I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm so sorry. Hi, Sandra. So, I have the lining. Wow, almost. There's no interfacing. But I have the lining pieces of my book fabric because I had leftovers from the last book bag I made. So I'm thinking this time I might go brown instead of blue. And then we're going to do a DTF and iron it on because I'm obsessed with my machines. And it's fine. And because the design I had that was book themed is too big for the possum pouch. So all of these things equal, let's do a DTF. And it turns out that Gemini, the AI Gemini, Google Gemini, is my friend for designing things. Oh, is it wet in the UK? It's not wet here, it's hot here. It's just hot. Alright, so over here are all my possum pouch pieces. I have not taken out all of the bits. I don't even care. It's fine. So this piece, I'm going to keep one straight edge, and I've rolled it probably the wrong way, but it's easier to store it this way. So we need one exterior piece of this. I don't know what the state of my rotary cutter is, but I think we're about to find out. So this was part of the $5 vinyl from Melbourne. You can't get it again. It was like a clearance sale. Alright, so we need one of those. One slip pocket. Not that one. This one. And I'm missing some pieces because of course I am. It's been raining all day. I don't mind the rain. In all honesty, I really don't mind the rain. Now the real question here is, do I want to do an accent colour? I don't know yet. I have not yet decided. I'll be boxing the corners of this. I really like the possum pouch with boxy corners. It's my latest little obsession. We need a second one of these because there's one at the front and a slip pocket at the back. You can make this one a little bit shorter. In fact, let's do that. That looks crooked. It's probably because the fabric's crooked. Yeah, it was, because I'm all over it. It's fine. Everything's fine. So this is going to be the back one. And I'm going to put a clip on it so that I know that. And I'm altering the pattern because of the boxy back. So that one's the back with a clip. Crisis averted. I have so much mess over here. You guys can't see it. But when I moved the apparel printer or the DTF printer into my space, I just shuffled everything over till it fit and ignored the mess. So what I should be doing right now is fixing that mess, but we're not doing that. I don't want to. You can't make me. All the things. The downside of this plan, though, is that I don't know where the rest of the template set is, because this one is Troll. Troll could hang back up out of my way. I also am going to create a space where I stick all of the cards and messages from you guys. I'm actually thinking maybe like right there on this wall, stick all of my cards and messages, because that'd be fun. And that's a boring wall to look at. I need to get some blue tack. I've got to go down the street later, so I'll get some blue tack and put that up, I think. I don't need these anymore. This is part of Changeling, but I have SVGs. I just printed them to make sure that they look good. Good morning! Your timing is great. I'm just about to go outside to do some yard work. Well, that'll be fun. I do have a question. How noisy is the laser on the video right now? I've turned the laser on. I think I broke the fan. It's temperamental and turns itself on and off at will and makes some weird noises when it starts up. I have contacted Xtool because I'm going to fix it. But I don't know how loud that is. I mean, I know I'm loud and I'm probably louder than it, but still. You can't hear it. Well, that's good. Alright. We're also going to do something with this. I would like some opinions as to what this bag should be. I used AI. This is how clever Gemini is. I took a photo of this fabric and then told it to make me a picture taking elements from the fabric. Now, apart from the fact that it cannot spell, AI is terrible spelling, and even if you tell it what's wrong, they still can't fix it. It did design something, so I now have a DTF that perfectly matches this fabric. So what I need to do is pick a bag. There's heaps here, so I could make any bag. There's crap tons of it, look. But we need to pick a pattern, and I will be cutting that out today, because then that is going to be another video. Because the whole point of getting the DTF printer is to make DTFs for bags in the sizes that I require in life. In the meantime, I am still trying to find the pieces of this pattern. I am missing the top part of the bag and all the accent pieces. Hi Shelley, welcome to my mess. No polite way to put it, it's literally a mess. These are all the packaging so they can move. Not what I'm looking for. These I'm keeping, and I'm going to laminate them when I find my laminating sheets. I got some extra tea towels. I do love the tea towel thing. But no, we need to pick a bag for this fabric. I am open to suggestions. If you have a business and you sell bags, which one would you make that sells really good? I got given some sublimations to try and do it on clear vinyl. It didn't work out. So now I just have some sublimations. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with them. We're not throwing them out because that's ridiculous. Actually, maybe I'll send it to the Swapsy partner I get. Well, a lot of them swear, actually. So maybe my Swapsy partner wouldn't appreciate them. You can only really sublimate on white. That one says, have a nice day with the rude finger and a skull. This one says, good morning, effers. Let the shit show begin. Like a lot, and that one just says bitch. Bitch mode loading, please wait. Actually, I was going to say you could probably read them because of the reverse camera, but no. Same bitch, different day. 0 fox given. This llama ain't got time for your drama. I was just given these as like testers, and there's just apparently a lot of sweary, rude ones. Who knew? But I wanted to put them on clear vinyl and it doesn't work. The amount of time and heat you need to do to sublimate it into the plastic doesn't work out. But I've tried it, so you now know the answer to that. These are going to be boxy pouches. Also boxy pouches. One boxy pouch lining. I don't know where the rest are. Rubbish, rubbish. I should have done this before I went live. Sorry, guys. Welcome to the real life of Tori. Mess everywhere. It's not even an exaggeration at this point. Literally mess everywhere. They live down there. That's a pouchal piece. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, there's a blank one. You can iron DTFs of wood. Did you know that? I'll do a video on it, like I do a video on everything. Because just because you don't get a DTF printer does not mean that you can't purchase your own DTFs to do cool stuff with them. There's plenty of places in everyone's local area that sells DTFs. I'm probably going to do it for you guys. It's not going to be like an advertisement, come to me for all your DTF things. But, like, we could do some things. I'm really annoyed that I can't find what I'm looking for. It's my own fault for not cleaning before I went live. Such is life. I've just got so much stuff everywhere. Ooh, I just found purple rivets. I have purple hardware still, apparently. Who knew? I was kind of hoping that the pieces of template were in here. To be honest, I know it's here somewhere. Pouches. I did make a template out of MDF for my boxy pouches. Because unfortunately, I cannot cut acrylic. It is a curse. Although I could just contact Belinda at Brimax and get her to make me some. Ugh. What's this? This is part of Trollope. I'm about to give up on this whole plan, guys. Not the video-y part of my day, but like the part where I make this that, because templates. That's annoying. Let me turn on a light because it's getting a bit dark. The sun went away. Alright, better. So if I wasn't live, I would be ripping the room apart to find the rest of the templates. We're not doing that though because it feels extreme on a live. Nobody needs to see that. Alright, let's move on to something completely different. Oh, and that just made me think of Monty Python. And now for something completely different. Alright, this fabric. This is like a printed, proof something. Feels cool. It's like a nylon-y feel. I would like to make a bag. This was part of like the Christmassy set stuff that I got from Brimax in her box because I always get skull-related things. The rainbow skulls are fun. I do plan on taking a photo of this fabric and then getting AI to make something that matches. And I think we should make an Empress, I think Empress would be cool. So, now that I've picked Empress, what we need to do is figure out what colour we're going to match it with. Because sometimes this is the hardest part. There's so many colours going on. My instinct is to pick pale blue, but I don't think that bag will sell in pale blue. I just don't. Black is the obvious answer, but is that too obvious? again, maybe should I do this as the outside main, or should I do it an all vinyl exterior and put this in a lining? I wouldn't need to interface it as lining. This is literally how my brain thinks all the time, guys. Pick a fabric, work your way backwards. It is fabulous. I also am trying not to go down the street and buy anything because I just bought all that other stuff. So I'm trying to pick something that I've got. Funnily enough, it has no green in it. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I definitely did. So green's out. Black, again, obvious choice. That's not spooky enough. I have that amazing grey. I'm obsessed with this. Does that not look epic? But it's the wrong vibe for this. This is more like super dark and spooky. So that's not yet. I have plans for that, but just not for this bag. I'm also not going to start cutting until I have everything, because again, I don't like half-started bags everywhere. I'm only half doing the other one because it'd be chaotic to try and find it live, and I might be down there for 20 minutes and it's just too long. Put the green next to it, it might pull out the green tones. There's not really many green tones in there, to be honest. Does not go at all. I mean, black, again, obvious answer, but not necessarily a bad one. And I will need to make at least one black back. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. One black bag. I've only got one Empress at the moment, and I can show you. This is the only Empress I have for the Christmas market. And while it is fabulous, it's sunflowers and not at all the vibe of the spooky thing. So it might still sell. It's fabulous. Very cute bag. But now I need more spooky, more alternative, hot pink. Ooh, do I have hot pink? Probably not. Some pink options include. It's the wrong pink. I hate this pink. It's the only pink I can get locally, and it's just not right. It's either not bright enough or not light enough. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's a weird in-between thing. The purple's wrong too. See? Everything's wrong. How infuriating. Dark blue and a dark purple. Let's have a look if I've got it. Ooh, I have sparkle purple. It's like a shimmer. They're not it. That's maroon. I could do purple sparkle accents. There's only enough for accents on that. And then obviously black. Maybe we'll just do black. Ooh, what about black with purple accents? Fuchsia pink. I don't have any fuchsia pink, and I don't have any yellow. I don't have enough for a whole bag at least. The darker purple goes more, and the black is good. Black goes with everything. Black's probably the logical choice. But in what universe am I ever logical? Might have to be black. So we do black vinyl on the outside. I could do these accents and then put... Actually, how big is this? Not even enough to do that cool accent shape in the middle. But I could get the... I could probably get the strapping out of this. So I might do that. Because that still looks cool. But then the inside's a bit more fun and colourful. Cool! Now that we have a plan, I can start cutting. Because I really don't like to waste things. An Empress lives down the bottom because it's a beast. Empress. So it lives down there because it's too heavy to live in a hook. And I use it the most frequently. So that piece is for foam. We can set that aside. That's the handle. I don't need that right now. This was what I was looking for before. Because if I had enough purple in that, that would be cool. But it's not wide enough. Story of my life. That's alright. I have other plans. But I am going to do a bag where I cut this and then make a perfect size DTF to iron onto it. I have plans for that. And I'm trying not to do like square things because I don't like that either. So I can take the SVG of this shape, stick it in the machine, into the program, and then do what's called masking, where I make it this exact size. I've been learning things, and yes, I will be teaching you all how to do that in the program when I get to it. Alright, lining, exterior, lining. Yeah, we'll do a drink bottle holder, and we'll always do our cargo pocket because I love that. I'm the boss, listen to me, woman. What? No, the pink you already have with the black accents. It won't sell. I'm not trying to like be a dick. Where did I even put that pink? The pink has gone. Purple, red, burgundy, not that pink, this pink. Also, I don't have enough of this pink to do an entire outside, see? So even if I wanted to, there's not enough here to make an Empress. That is more like a Vixen. I can do a colourful Vixen if you like, because it takes less vinyl. I don't have enough in a lot of colours. A lot of colours are down to just like accents and smaller bags. Empress is huge, and it... Oh, sorry, cat. I just kicked him. He keeps getting under my feet because he wants my attention. It's a real problem, isn't it, mate? Hey? I reckon he got bigger already. I'm the boss, listen to me. I do love that. But no, I don't have enough of the black. Hey, cutie kitty. How's it going, Obsidian? You just chilling like a villain. Off you go. Actually, let's not jump down from here. That would be dangerous. There you go. We don't want to play that game. At all. Alright, so I'm going to line this up with the bottom of the chin so that it's straight. Because this edge here is in fact not straight. Vixen then, because you don't have enough colourful vinyls. So I'm going to make 2 bags out of this. There's heaps. It's 150 wide and like a metre. I can easily get 2 bags out of this. So I can do an Empress and a Vixen. That's not a problem. Templates make life easier. If you are a business or if you're about to become a business and you want to make handbags, pick your favorite patterns and get templates. I cannot stress this enough. Oh, hello, Kiki. If I'm not careful, this cat's going to bond to me instead of my child. I'm going to put that down there out of the way. See? Heaps of the fabric. If this was a normal width fabric, we'd be at the end by now. Where do I get my vinyl? So I recently got a large shipment of vinyl up from Melbourne because a place was having a clearance where it was $5 for whatever was left on the roll, which is just like outrageous. But otherwise, I buy my vinyl, like all my solid colors come from Sewing Trade, which is local to Townsville. And they have all the Pacifica standard colors that I used to offer. And this stuff is awesome. I'm a fan. I'm going to fussy cut this a little bit, just because I can. But yeah, I get my vinyl locally. The prettier ones come from places like Mizzen and Online Bag Supplies and Sunkist Melbourne. I know some of those have shut down. Okay, so see how I'm going to fussy cut this? The dotted line is what you'll see. So I'm going to put the skulls right in the middle. It will waste a little bit of vinyl, a little bit of fabric, but the bag will just look better. And sometimes it's worth it. And I could probably use this bit for this bit here, see? And you don't see this bit. So I won't really waste all that much. Maybe like a 1/4 inch. But even if it was more, it's still worth it. Because this bag, you see the bottom of it. It's very, like, pronounced. So, still worth it. I really need to change this blade. I am pushing insanely hard to do this. It's cool. And see now the skulls are in the middle. It's little things like that that will make the bag look, like, better. You don't have to do it, but a lot of people will notice if the skulls are in the middle. They just will. Whereas this is the underside of the zipper. Nobody sees this, therefore nobody cares. So you can just use whatever. I do love my pretty vinyls. After my little so I was on a fabric ban, and then they had that $5 a roll thing, and I went a little bit nuts and spent a fortune, which is fine. It actually cost me more in postage than it did buying all the vinyl, but I am now not allowed to buy vinyl until I get down to half what I've got, or I run out of pieces that fit an Empress. Empress is probably my most popular bag that I sell. I sell it for $140. I know a lot of other people are going to tell me I'm too cheap. I am happy to sell it at that because I am a very fast sewer, as you all know. So it's fine. So with this, because this is directional, instead of cutting this on the fold, I am just going to cut 2 and then join them together. It will make it like ½ inch shorter about ½ inch shorter. If you care about that, you just put this ½ inch and add like a 1/4 inch to each piece. I don't care. Nobody notices these things. Like you might, but my customers, they don't sew, so they don't know. And even if they did know, they probably still wouldn't care. Do with that information what you will. I would prefer for the inside and the outside to both be the same direction. If you don't have a lot of the print that you're doing, put a plain waterproof canvas on the back for the inside of the pocket. Nobody would fault you for it. Probably nobody would care. So if this was only a ½ meter and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to run out. The back side of this and the back side of the drink bottle holder would be a plain color because you don't notice it enough. And then I would have enough to make more bags. But I'm feeling pretty good about this today, so it'll be fine. Chop. It's taken me a long time to be able to turn corners without digging giant holes in the fabric. And I say a long time, I mean multiple years. So don't feel bad if you get these little like cross bits in the corner. It happens. Alright. This would also make a really pretty lunch bag. Okay, so again, I'm going to center these, but I don't care about like moving this to here because it gets gathered up, so it won't matter. But what I do want is the skulls in the middle. If I did that, it wouldn't look as cool. It's little things like this you might want to think about. It's just the difference between good and great, in my opinion. Like, you could be a great sewer, but the bag just would look good no matter how you did it, but it'll look great if you do these little extra things. Like lining them up in the middle. So now, even though that'll be like scrunched up, you'll still get the whole skull. And that doesn't work for all fabrics because sometimes they're too thick. I get it, I promise. I'm so late to the party. You're not that late. I'm not even finished cutting the lining, and that was the first part. So relax, I promise. We are cutting an Empress. I am fussy cutting because it's important. And we've picked this with a black outside and purple accents, and that's pretty much all we got to, because I was going to cut the rest of my possum pouch, but my templates are all over the shop since I moved the DTF printer in. Or apparel printer. His name is Neville, for anyone interested. I am going to make a sticker for him. It is going to happen very, very soon. Probably even this weekend. I will also be making probably little mini videos of things I'm sending to Sandra. She can either just not watch them or not be surprised. I'm cool either way. And now we need a Tory pocket. So, in the last month, I have broken 3 Tory pockets. I don't even know how. It's happened though. So I have this one, but this hole is only 3/8. It says so on the template. So I just cut the outside and not the hole. It's fine. We're going to move all the way to the edge because this one doesn't matter. Tori wasn't saying no. Tori was saying that it won't sell. People at my market buy dark bags. The light, bright, happy ones that I do never sell. They just don't. I'm not saying no to be mean. I'm saying no because it won't sell. And it'll just sit there forever, and then eventually I'll have to half price it, and then it probably still won't sell. Alright, 1 Tory pocket. That tops. Okay, that's everything. And this is still how much I've got left. So you can see I could still get 2 Vixens out of this. But what I'll probably end up doing is 1 Vixen and 1 possum pouch, maybe. I'm not doing wallets anymore. I will still occasionally do a wallet video for you guys. But my customers don't buy wallets. I've got them on clearance for $10, all my purse pals, and people still just like, nah, no deal. Now when it's wide, like this, I fold it into thirds, and then I put it on a card. And it fits wonderfully, look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Ha! And then that can go in the top. Of which, oh my god, I got some more fabrics the other day, guys. Before I put myself back on my band. Look at these. These, can you believe it, are from AliExpress. Look at that. I have already designed the DTF to go with this, so we might even cut this out today. I got 1/2 meter pieces. It's cotton. It's 100% cotton because I usually don't like the poly cotton. I feel like they don't like print properly. But I don't know if you can see the quality, but it's amazing. It's printed very lovely. So I have all of these. I plan on getting some DTFs done. I've already done this one. I did try to do this one. I don't super love it. So I'm going to take a photo of the fabric and then see if the AI can do better. As long as there's no words, the AI is great. As soon as they're trying to like write words, everything just turns not great. I'm just being a brat because my girly parts hurt. My girly parts also hurt. Obviously yours hurt more. And I fully get that. You can be a brat though. You can troll me my whole video if it's gonna make you happy. I don't mind. But pink never sells at the market that I go to, ever. I got better chance of selling Lord of the Rings stuff than anything pink. Alright, so this is my black that I got from the $5. So all of this was $5, but it's just a weird shape. It's soft like leather, like it's trying very hard to be leather. I do like it. We're gonna go right side up just so I can see if there's any marks, like right there. If you guys could hear my commentary while Tori is talking and reading my comments, I would have you all peeing in your pants. I wish there was a way to just bring you on without being seen. I would do it. It'd be awesome sauce. Alright. Let's go to the weird shape over here. And let's start with the base. Right at the edges. Let's see, that's not straight. It's fine, I'll straighten it up. At least you have a reason. I'm a brat and don't even have a reason. I mean, I was being a bit bratty yesterday. Not gonna lie. That one's not sharp enough. We're switching to the monster. Because at least it cuts. Right. Face. Check. I have a larger interest. Corduroy, browns, western style bags. That's cool. Brown's never really been my color, but I can appreciate a nice brown bag. The interest where I am is very like alt. So like gothic, skulls, all that kind of jazz. Like even darker than I like sometimes. All right, zipper parts. Two bits to go. This, which is the inner top, and the main panel. I want to do the main panel first because, you know, it's the big part. Go ahead, take your time, change your blade. I probably will. Because I know where they are. Because I cleaned out my cart. Which I would also like to point out to everyone is in fact still clean. Nobody judge me. I've kept it clean. Or you can judge me if you want. But I only have to clean it out like once every like year and a half or so. Because eventually I get a bit crazy. I never put my hand in my bin, so I'm throwing it straight out. I understand that's not for everyone. Also fine. You do you. Didn't even take that long, did it? I'm in here burning pasta. Love it. Good job. Alright, where is the big template? It's behind everything, because of course it is. Let's not break the template. Bam! So that's a little bit of dirt, but I can guarantee if I get a baby wipe, that'll come off. So we're just gonna start the corner. like that. I do love the little cutter. It is absolutely my favorite. Oh my god, did you see that? Game changer, guys. Everyone should go change their blade. That was amazing. Whoa! What? She said big part, and I know where it is. Oh, are you a little bit delusional? It's totally fine. I was delusional last night. And there was a demo room for Xtool. So I thought I'd go watch the Xtool demo room because they want me to do one. And we all know that I'm going to be chaotic, but I thought I'd watch what other people do just to see how different I'm going to be. The answer is very, right? Very different. I'm just not that professional. And then I got sidetracked. So the guy that was demoing has the metal fab, so it'll cut metal, like metal signs and stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, make ninja stars, because that's how professional I am. It's fine. Ninja stars are awesome. If I had a metal cutting machine, I can absolutely promise you the first thing I would make would be ninja stars. I understand they're not proper ninja stars. I wouldn't even care. Ninja stars would be first. I am not getting one of those machines. I can promise you that, because I don't... You need a special power supply, like PowerPoint, which we don't have. And I'm not a metal person, really. But it was so cool, and I would absolutely make ninja stars. See, you get it, ninja stars. I love that first cut after changing my blade. It's so good. I've been on meds all day. Demo room. Do I say room weird because I'm Aussie? Is that a thing? Is that why we're giggling at that? Alrighty. Nailed it. So that is most of the bag cut out. Now we just need to do our accents, and I still have this much black. This much black will get... I don't even know. I'm just thinking about what bag. You could do a coffin wallet out of it. You get a coffin wallet. You might, if you clean that bit, because it's got dirt on it, if you clean it, you might get a possum pouch. Maybe. No promises, but like maybe. Now I always roll it inside out to avoid the dirty thing. I also don't know where the cat went. I'm not sure if I should be concerned about that or not. Whatever. Okay, so we've got one straight edge. Amazing. We need to cut big long strips, essentially. Grab this bad boy. We're going to make 2-inch strips. So these are going to be the crisscrosses because I don't have enough to do the fancy centerpiece. It sounded like dog room. Demo room. I mean, if you wish. I love how delirious you are, Sandra. You are going to be so entertaining. Who needs music? We'll just listen to you. You're funny. Like, so funny. So this is something that I used to stock ages ago. Like 2 houses ago. It is awesome. I do love this stuff. It's very pretty. But I have been hoarding it a little bit. What are you going to do? Alright. That's one. We need another one. Sandra's so funny. We love her. hear a key room that says, welcome to the demo dom room. I'd do it too. You all know I would. Oh, is that 14 inches? Because that'd be... Okay, so see this? 14 inches. Because it's 14 inches, it is going to end up being a wristlet strap. Maybe. Maybe not. Nah, probably not, because it's not actually 2 inches, which means it won't fit the thing. Damn it! That's probably why I cut it off in the first place. I love it when she says 2 houses ago. Well, it was 2 houses ago. I can't measure in real time. Don't be ridiculous. 2 houses ago. When I was still in Puckapunyal is when I got that. And since then, we moved back up here and then into a different house up here. So, 2 houses ago. That is my measure of time, and that's okay with me. It's better than saying 4 years, because it's probably not 4 years. It was probably something different. Who knows with me, honestly? The answer is nobody ever does. She did it again. I did. That is a very legitimate measure of time. Thank you very much. 2 houses ago is a legitimate measure of time. I don't know real time. Time is a construct. My construct is in houses. Or spaces. Okay, that's rubbish. See that? It's gonna go in the bin because, actually no it's not. I lied to everyone. That's gonna be a wristlet strap. This is gonna be strap ends. Except that bit, because that bit's crap. I'm struggling this morning. I've got a small stack of Christmas calico sacks. Oh, that sounds fun. You've had them sitting there 3 years. Would you like suggestions? Is that why you're telling me? Because I'm happy to give you like a multitude of options and then you'll be overwhelmed. But like I can help. I can absolutely help with this. Option 1, embroidery. Get an embroidered whatever. Option 2, HTV. You got to do a lot of weeding, but you could absolutely HTV and do like, you know, North Pole delivery and all that kind of cool stuff. Option 4, you could do a really spooky one and do like a Krampus version. Krampus is Santa's shadow and punishes the naughty children, for anyone that doesn't know that. Option 5 is message me and I'll print your DTF and send it to you if, you know, you're close. Or find like a local person to do the same thing. And you could get like a full color DTF and just whack it in the middle. And then you can get little ones that look like postage stamps. Option 4 is do like patchwork and put like real, like literally square and hand sew the patches on so it looks like old and chic. That would also be cool. You've missed so many of my naughty comments. I'm sorry, Sandra. Hi, Patty. Only one house, but we don't own this house. That's cool. What else could you do with Santa sacks? You could sell them. If you don't actually want to do anything with them, why don't you put them up for sale in a Facebook group for someone that does want to do Santa sacks? Like, do we want to do something, or do you just want an excuse to sell them off and get rid of them? Because I can do both. You could change the cord out of it, and then you could just, you could manually applique, like, some shapes on there. What strap am I using for this? And what hardware? That's the real question here. Anyway, I might need 3 of these. So we're going back into the bin to pull this bad boy out, and we're just going to cut another one. And if I change my mind and do 1-inch hardware, we can just cut the notches out. But it's better to start bigger and go smaller than the other way around. So we're going to grab this piece of rubbish and turn it into a thing. Morning, Leonie. I kind of want to do something with them. I'm trying to do something I don't have to wait for. Okay, what machines do you have? And Patty, I am cutting out an Empress at the moment, and I'm just winging it. We're totally winging it like we always do. I have no plans when I came in here, to the point where I didn't even prep my templates. Stay classy, people. All right, 1, 2, 3, in case I need them. I might not, but we might. So we're just going to add them to the top. Straps hardware and go bigger, it's better. I mean, yeah, but it depends on what I've got in stock, because again, I need this bag in like 2 weeks, and everything takes longer than that to get where I live, pretty much. So we're just doing what we can. So now the question is, should I cut another Empress or use that same fabric to cut the Vixen and then have less pieces of fabric around? With the Changeling, is there a thickness of clear vinyl you are using? Nope, I used multiple thicknesses in whatever I could get at the time. You don't want it like super, super thin, but any other thickness is fine. Oh, you know, it does always sell a good old Jack Skellington anything. Let's do a Jack Skellington bag. If it isn't extra, is even a Tory purse. I mean, you do get that, yes. Everything has to be a little bit extra with me. I can't do plain. It's just not in my brain. My brain is too creative to do plain bags. It's probably why I've never had a request for a plain bag in my life. Because it's just not my wheelhouse, all right? All right, we're going to do a Jack Skellington. I've got options. There's not a lot here. So I can either do a Vixen or I can do a possum pouch. Because I'm only making certain things at the moment. I do have a sewing machine, obviously. I have a vinyl cutter, but not really any HTV on hand. I have lots of Christmas fabrics. I have a market this weekend I want to have a couple for. Okay, so if you have a Kmart near you, even Australia, if you have a Kmart near you, Kmart sell HTV. So you could just get a roll of that and then there's designs I've seen. It's like North Pole delivery, naughty nice, and it's ticked the nice one. And you can just iron that on the front and be done. Or you can take the fabric that you've got and either do like a strip around the top and then on the toe, so it kind of is matchy-matchy and looks fabulous. But to do the toe, you're probably going to have to unpick it. So I don't know if you want to do that. And if it's a sack, you just do angled corners with the fabric and then a strip along the top. And then you could just, again with the HTV. I think HTV is the best bet. Or put them up on your Facebook group and have it blank where you can just put someone's name and then offer to do the name on them. That's an option. Possum pouch. Nearest Kmart is 2 hours drive. Okay. What is there? Could you go on Facebook Marketplace and see if anybody's selling any? You could ask like the question: does someone have 12 by 12 square of HTV for sale in black, green, red, Christmassy crap? But the strips of Christmas fabric, if it was a square sack, I would do angled corners. So I'd unpick just kind of that area, sew in an angled corner. You just tuck the raw edge under and top stitch it down, and then just sew it back into the seam and put a strip along the top, because that'd be cute and subtle. Option 2 is literally cut patches that are about 4-inch squares and then use a blanket stitch on a domestic machine to sew them on in fun, pretty Christmassy colors. and then have it kind of just with random splotches, because that's adorable. But if you've got someone local, doing the design in the middle is cool, and then you can also do the fabric if you want. If it's got like a furry strip at the top, you could take the furry strip off and replace it with like a tartan fabric and be very chic. I don't know what colors are on trend for Christmas this year because I don't pay attention. So there's that. I can play this game forever, right? My brain has so many ideas. You could, here's one, you could print off the outline of a reindeer, and then you could cut out a piece of Christmas fabric in the shape of a reindeer or a reindeer head. I've done this before. A reindeer head, and then use the blanket stitch around it and just have like a giant reindeer head in the middle of the bag, or a giant full reindeer. But the reindeer head's cool because of the antlers. I have done that on a cushion before. It was a round cushion, and I just printed off the outline of a reindeer head and then cut it out, trace it on, cut it out, and then just blanket stitched it on, and it looked amazing. So that's an option. So you could do the reindeer head and the corners, but not the strip at the top. I can literally play this game all day, guys. All day. So many ideas. Like in this room, I could create the most outrageous bags. I try and keep it somewhat simpler because somebody's not going to want to pay for the amount of crazy I could put into a single bag. But it can be done, right? Trust me on that. I have so many cool things that I could do to any bag, which is why Quest pattern will eventually be a thing. I promise. But I'm working up to it because every time I talk to someone else, my brain triggers another idea. It's a problem. It's like a big problem. Anyway, possum pouch or vixen was my question. So this is the fabric. This is going to be the inside of the fabric. I do have the outside vinyl is this. I've got 2 pieces at 12 inches. So it can't be an Empress because it's not tall enough. And I could hack the Empress. Oh, hold on. Hold on. My brain just actually had an idea all on its own. Hold that thought. Oh, stop it. Oh my god, I think we're going to make a hacked Empress. I can't help myself! I vote Vixen, and I've just voted we're doing a hacked. I've never done this before, so this will be a video, guys. I've never made this before, but I've had an idea. Like, I triggered an idea. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to cut off the crap bit there. This is going to be the outside of an Empress. This is the lining piece, for anyone that needs to know that. And this was left over from when I made a Vixen. I need another tub. Alright, tub, Vixen, check. Not Vixen, Empress. Empress. Of course we are. Here we go. Hey, you voluntarily came here. I did not force you to come look at my crazy. We all know I'm crazy. It's not a new sentence. So this is the lining piece. Does anybody see? Can anybody feel where I'm going with this before I tell you? Because I am curious if you guys can see the vision now that I've started it off. I would love to know if you know what I'm about to do. Now, of course I did. I'm here for it always. Excellent. So this will probably also be handles. But does anybody see what I'm about to do next before I do it? I just want to know if your brain has started picking up on pattern alterations. Does anybody see it? Got that. Ooh, that's in the wrong spot, but still cool. anyone see it? I don't think you can. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do it then. You know how the inside of the bag has this at the top? We're literally just going to do this on the outside so that there'll be a seam on the outside of the bag and then that'll be the top half. No, I'm not changing dimensions. That's way too much work. Who do you think I am? Right, so the outside of the bag is going to have this. So the outside of the bag will then look like this. But I am also going to applique a giant Jack Skellington head right there. Therefore, I'm going to do the little, instead of doing all the stripy strapping, we're going to not do the strapping and we're going to do cute little accents. And I'm hoping that I've got a Jack Skellington key fob and I'm going to use the key fobs as the heads. You feel it? I feel it. See? And I told you, I just went ridiculous. Now I've got applique and like embroidery things and all the stuff. But I see it and it'll be amazing. And I'm using up another very small piece of vinyl. So yay! Less things to hoard. You did, since you are piecing the top. Yeah, see? So I don't have to create any new pattern pieces, and yet this bag will look very different to everything else that I've made, even though it's the same pattern. And this one might be, I might end up charging $150 if I have to do 4 key fobs for the handle strap connectors, right? Extra things cost extra money. It's why the bag with all the rivets costs extra money, because that took like an extra hour nearly to do. Chop that bit out. Rubbish. Right. Now we've got a top. Now we've got an outside. That is rubbish. I don't think there's enough there for the base, but we're going to try it anyway. Yeah, see, it doesn't fit. No matter which way I angle that, no deal. We're not throwing that out though, because I could do like a bat handles for the changeling out of that. So that goes in the scrap pile, but not the bin. Now I'm just looking for some black. Some plain black, which I always run out of. And instead, we're probably going to use this black, and I just don't even care. Nobody's going to notice the difference. They'll just see black. Wow, I totally wish I didn't already have acrylic templates for another pattern that is practically the same size. Am I doing hidden strap connectors? No, I'm going to do embroidery key fobs and turn them into strap connectors. Because I can, right? I always thought if I got a DTF machine, I'd sell the embroidery machine. I don't know that I'm going to do that. I'm literally going to have like all the machines running today. Why not? And it does suck, Diane, that you've got a pattern that's very similar. I love this pattern so much. It is my most popular bag that I sell. Everybody loves a giant, glorious tote. And mine's not square. In saying that, the quest is going to be based on Empress, but I'm going to teach you like how to do a boxy base on Empress. So add pieces and do a boxy base. So instead of having the curves, it'll be square. We're going to have so many options. It's going to be amazing. Right, base, outside, check. This is getting more and more scrappy as we go, but it's fine. Set it aside. She said, no matter which way I go, I can't make it fit now. Oh, Sandra. Your meds are glorious. I love that for you. Alright, I'm going to flip it upside down. We don't need to keep a straight edge. This is going to take up the rest of this, and I'm going to have substitute fabric because I'm not going to go down the street and buy more of it. You can buy this at Spotlight. If you're in Australia, it's a Spotlight fabric. I could get more. We're not doing that. And more importantly, you can't make me. It will still look fabulous, I promise. So, bologna piece, the way it's meant to be used. Let's chop one. See? Whatever sells. You don't need to have this, but maybe you could take some inspiration from this for the other bag. Patterns are all similar. It's why I refuse to design a square tote, guys. There's like 50 out there. I'm not designing one. You can't make me. This is as squarish as I think I'm going to get for a tote. Oh no. Okay, so it doesn't fit. New problems unlocked. Solutions incoming. Solutions. So, doesn't fit with the fabric. This was going to be the whole inside. It's not happening anymore. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cargo pocket and we're going to make the cargo pocket this. It's a little bit wasteful of fabric, but I didn't realize it wasn't going to work straight off the bat. That's my bad. Should have checked. I usually check. I'm too busy chatting, and that's okay too. I have solutions for everything, guys. And this is why I should probably start recording more of my prep videos, because you guys wouldn't think of this. Maybe. I mean, you might. But my brain just does. So, cargo pocket back and front, check. Probably rubbish at this point. Hey, Deborah! It's okay. We're fine. Doesn't matter if things aren't working out perfectly. So, this is the drink bottle holder. We are going to cut 2 of these as well. Should have just done the possum pouch. We wouldn't have half as much fussing. But that's okay. Line it up. Chop it out. Like so. Check. Put that aside. Tory pocket. Check. It'll fit. Look at that. But it'll fit. Oh, it's like 1/4 inch. It's plenty of space. Chop. Alright, Tory pocket. Check. That's rubbish. Get off there. So I have this left. I don't really know what I think I'm doing with that. Maybe a possum. Maybe a... Nah, I don't even know. It's going to go in the scrap pile. We'll fold it somewhat, pretending to be neatly. Shove it aside. Tory pocket in there. Move that back over there. And then we need... Nope, that's not big enough. Ah! Oi! Look what I just found! The stuff I hoard, I swear to God. So, this is a printed waterproof canvas, but... too late, I think, because that is then too busy and it doesn't vibe well enough. So this is going to go on something else. But I have it. We're going to leave it out because Jack Skellington, like I said, always sells. I already have a plan. That's going to be the Vixen. In the meantime, I have this much thicker waterproof canvas. It's like a 600 denier, I think. So we're going to use this as the inside of the bag. as the main panel, and then we'll have all of the printed stuff as the accent pockets. It'll work out great. Trust the process. My brain always comes up with a solution. It's not even a process. It's the creative part. This is like the funnest part of bag making. A lot of you hate cutting and you're looking at it all wrong. It's not that you're cutting, it's that you're designing. You're designing a one-off custom bag that nobody else is going to think of. That's the exciting part. And if you don't plan it out like me, it makes it so much more fun because I don't even know what I'm going to do half the time. I come into this video going, I'm just going to cut out some possum pouches. And so far, I cut out half of one, lost half the templates, moved on with my life, and we're on to our second Empress. So, it's fun. Will have great structure. Yeah, it will. It will. And even if it didn't, meh, it'll look cool. And you can always add interfacing. I have rolls of interfacing above us right now. Alright, so bottom half and a base piece. And that's all we need from this. The legs are finished. I was cutting out more pieces for my fabulous skeleton reindeer. So I'm going to put all the pieces on both sides of him so that here, no matter which angle you're standing at, you see the skeletonness of him because I'm ridiculous. And in a perfect world, I'll have enough money to go and buy enough wood to make like 10 of them. Or I could sell them. And that would give me enough money to make myself 10 of them. You know, all the things. But I get anxiety attacks when I cut. You've got to be just... I know it's like easy to say. And I'm sure we can come up with a solution. You got to not let it stress you out. Okay, I've wasted a bit of fabric today. But my idea went from good to great. Because I just let my plans change. We need to help find a solution where you're okay with the change that I'm bringing. Because it really is a fun, it's the funnest part. Like sewing's fun, don't get me wrong. But creating an idea from literally nothing, also exciting. It's not meant to be stressful, it's meant to be fun. And where is it? This bad boy. So we need this one for the inside, and the inside I'm going to do this fabric, I think. And there's enough, so we're fine. So this will be the inside of the top. Oh my god, my brain's already just had another idea for another bag. Like while I'm cutting this, I'm like, oh my god, I've had another idea. More ideas than time, guys. It is the curse of myself. So that's the inside. All right, I'm back. I finished cooking and burning. Sandra, you are so funny today. You're on fire. You could be a stand-up comedian off your face like this. That is not an invitation to go regularly get off your face on pain meds. It's a terrible idea. I'm trying to see if I can use any of this because I don't want to waste it. See, right here. Boom. Nailed it. We should have just got takeaway. When I am like sick or deliriously tired or whatever, we just get takeaway. Pizza delivered to your house. Okay, it's not the healthiest, but burning food and having to throw it out because it's burnt is probably more wasteful than just getting pizza. Okay, done. That is 2 giant empresses cut, and they are both going to be wildly different. And this is how much of this I've got left. So this could be accent pockets on a possum pouch. Let's cut it. Why the hell not? I'm in cutting mode. Would really help if I knew where the extra pieces were though. So, because there's not a lot of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the bottom front slip pocket, one of these for the back, maybe, if it fits. It should fit. We should be fine. Put that over there. See? We're fine. So this is going to be, so the bag itself will probably just be black, unless I can find some really cool pinstripey stuff, and then it'll be pinstripey, because that would be amazing. So what we'll do is we'll cut a back slip pocket, the front slip pocket, which funnily enough does actually fit there, and that top 2-inch strip, or 2.5, or however many inches. That's why I need the pattern piece, because I don't know the size. And then the rest of the bag can be a solid color, so that this is just accenting, and then we use up pretty much all the vinyl, because I don't like wasting, and I don't want to have this sitting in my stash for the next year not knowing what to do with it, because that is also wasteful. We don't like doing these things. I've just missed a lot. I am cutting out a large transponder, adjusting to lack of interfacing. You love it! You gave it a more smoky flavor. Oh, you're funny. I love it. I was deliriously tired or something yesterday. I was having like, not period cramps, but just, I don't even know what to call it, but it was unpleasant and I was slightly delirious. My husband was laughing at me, laughing like a hyena, because I'm ridiculous. It's fine. All right, we need the other pattern piece. I know it's here. I know you can't see. Let me just twist and I'll show you my mess, right? Look at my mess. Mess. Somewhere in this mess is the missing pattern piece, the template piece. I know it's here because I know I haven't put it away yet. But where is the question? And the answer is no idea. I thought it might have been in this tub. And I mean, it still might be because I do see some form of acrylic in here. Ugh. I need it so I can keep cutting. This is I'm going to deal with it one day. Isn't it fabulous? These are part of the Christmas presents, so I should really pull them out so I do them. Also, at least one of these will be a video, so I can show you how to actually, I might do 2 of these as videos to show you how to decorate them. I also have, these are all my DTFs that I purchased before I had a DTF thing. We're still going to use them. I don't waste things unnecessarily. That's a troll piece. What are you? You are floozy. That is kangaroo. Card slots, because it's easy to do it like that. Purse pals. I cut a window, so for those that make purse pals, that way you can like center the design. Tassel template. Nothing I'm looking for. How rude. I thought for sure it was going to be in here. The fact that it's not is concerning. What do you mean, what mess? Oh, it's mess, all right. It's just, I don't necessarily care. These are all pieces that are going to end up being vixens. I know I can get like a vixen side piece out of them. Just not right now. Oh, I forgot. I see, this is why I should put things away properly. This came in this is vinyl that looks like fabric. I don't know if you can see that. Awesome sauce. But it needs to be put away. This is waterproof canvas in like a fun green. Also needs to be put away. This hasn't got a home, but it's like the squishy stuff you make backpacks out of. can go in the tub. It is the apron pattern. I had plans to make aprons for Christmas. I don't think we're going to get there, guys. Like it all. Nope, nope. Lots of hardware everywhere. That's nothing new either. No, skinny templates though. What is that? A gross piece of paper. She first called me a troll, now she's calling me a floozy. That's it, I draw the line. Oh, you're so funny, Sandra. You're on fire today. Absolute fire, woman. I was fine until I moved things. Ooh. That actually kind of suits that. Maybe we're going to do that as handles. Put it in the option tub. Oh, hello, Obsidian. What are you doing? Hanging out with me, are ya? The cat loves being around me. I'm trying so hard for it to not bond with me, but it loves me. Oh my god, I can't find it. I can't find it on camera, guys. It's just not going to be a thing. How annoying. Sandra, what color are you drawing the line? I'm like, I'm sure I haven't put it away. Why would I put away half a pattern? The answer is I wouldn't. But we're just going to check just in case. You know what I haven't made in a while? Seductress. I should hack that pattern and do it again. Vixen, Quokka, Trollope, Hussy, Cottywomple. Nope. It's definitely not here. It's not hanging up. Kangaroo, Koala, Rascal, Strumpet, Temptress. Nope. Alright, I give up. I don't know where it is. I only can't find it because I'm live, right? As soon as I get off here, I'm going to trash it and find it in like 2 minutes. I'm sure of it. I have no idea what I'm going to use this for, but it's going to go live over with the mesh because it is kind of a mesh. I don't know. Oh, I'm out of Red Bull. The Red Bull keeps me focused because I can feel my focus slipping, guys. It is probably absolutely on the floor. Under everything because, you know, it happened. I really need it. Funny enough, it's not under there. I thought for sure it was going to be there. This is some weird jumper fabric. I'm absolutely going to make my child a jumper out of that. What else do we got down here? No. Even if I pick up everything off the floor, I still can't see them. I'm like, unless it's under. It could be under this table. But it's not. It is not at all. Clothing patterns can go sit there. Okay, now I really don't know where it is. Is it in this nightmare? Ooh, no, but I totally just found some charms. It will stand out better if it's not green. The line is blue. Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh! Oh, it's not enough of it. I was gonna say that is actually Jack Skellington as well, but there's not enough of that. The templates aren't in there like I thought they might be. I'm really out of options, guys. It's all the skinny pieces that are missing, weirdly enough. That's for a backdrop. Hey, kitty cat. I'm sorry, did I disturb your sleep? I'm so sorry. I am. I'm sorry. Nah, don't know where it is. I do have surprises everywhere. It's because, like I said, when I moved the DTF machine in, I just shoved everything out of my way so I could play with it because I'm impatient, right? I feel like you all know that. So that's why everything is a bit chaotic. But I really, really, really wanted to finish them. I don't have a solution to this problem, guys. I don't know where it is. I have dropped everything on the floor. Little skinny templates. They're all going to be like this and this and this. And they're not anywhere that I can see them. They're not hanging up. They're not, I thought they were going to be on this thing, and I have just pulled it apart in front of you all, and it's not there. So now I don't know. Unless it's in the tub, and I didn't check, no. I'm like, I didn't check the tub, but it's not there either. Hey, cat. I'm like, do I have another one half cut out? And it could be there, but doesn't look like that either. Nope, nope. No such luck. Alright, I'm going to have to stop there because both the things I'm cutting out require the pattern template that I cannot find. What am I trying to find? The rest of the templates for Possum Pouch. I've only got the big pieces. I need all the little pieces for the accents and the top strip because I don't remember how thick it is. I'm a bit useless like that. I have no idea. None whatsoever. But I can't make it without that strip, which is what I'm trying to cut out here so I don't hoard all the little pieces. It's in a pile somewhere since you moved everything. No, I know. I know. I just don't know where that somewhere is. I'm looking. Everything looks pretty tidy, which is concerning. Oh my god. Can you guys see the cat? No, you can't. Hold on. It's just in the tub. You're a nutter. Absolute nutter. Nut job cat. Anyway. We're going to have to stop there. I'm going to find the rest of the templates and finish cutting out all of the Possum Pouches. And then I'll pull down the foam. And then we can probably start sewing some of these. I will leave the new fancy one to do It Is Alive. Not today, because I'm expecting a delivery guy to come soon. He's picking up the extra piece of apparel printer that they sent me. But I could probably sew this one off camera. And I have to do a DTF design for it. So it's time to go sit at a computer for a while. But thank you all for joining me in my chaos. I will also be making a vixen out of this. This will probably be the lining. And then I'll do some kind of crazy outside because I can. Because Jack Skellington is usually pretty popular. So if I've got one of each style of bag, they can take their pick. And then I'll move on to horror and some like really cool, dark, spooky things. Do you want me to look it up on the pattern and tell you? No, it's cool. It's cool. I'll find it. I need to find it anyway. I need to clean up in here. I should not have done the live today. I can tell you right now, what I should have done is put on the loud music, clean up all my space before I started, and then made the mini videos because I'm trying to give you 12 days of Christmas with lots of little videos and I am not ready and it starts soon. So there's that. This is not what I should be doing, but I felt inspired, as you can see. So it happened because follow the cortisol. It's not wrong. So long as I get everything complete, it'll be fine. I'm not really all that worried. I'm just more concerned about where I think these template pieces are. No, don't leave us. I can't find the templates. I'm at a stalemate. I can't prep the bags if I don't have all the pieces. Here's a problem. Sometimes you're not the boss of you. I know, right? I'm not the boss of myself. I just do what I want. And what I want is to finish cutting out all the possum pouches. And then I want a snack. Like if I really think about what I want right now, the answer is snack food. And template pieces. Keep looking. We will help you. I love that you think you can help me. If you guys want to stay here, I will keep looking. Because it absolutely, they have to be somewhere. This is all the stuff that I am yet to find a home for that came out of my cart that I don't use often enough to live in the cart. That can go back to the shed. As can that. I'll make another thing for that. Elastic, we're going to need that for this bag. So that can just go straight into there. Oi, cat! There you go. Play with that. This can go to the other machine. Alright, I'm going to pull this one apart and see if it's hiding amongst all of here. Since apparently we're just moving along. Ah, found something. What's that? Oh, look. That's a piece of possum pouch. I did make the changeling today. I love the pattern. I just suck at clear vinyl. Well, it's a good place to practice. I thought changeling was a brilliant idea coming into Christmas, right? That's the whole reason the pattern's out now. It's perfect in time for Christmas because you can make a cute little bag and it doesn't have to be clear vinyl. It can be like that holographic stuff. It also works really well for jelly roll vinyl because, and I've got some red here, right? The back and the front are the same. So you don't have that weird, like the inside won't look weird. You could literally make the bag out of this and do like a different colored handle. The jelly roll vinyl would be perfect for the changeling. See, we know it's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. I would not have thrown them out and I know I haven't broken them. The only reason to ever get rid of anything is when I, oh, hello cat. I know I'm awesome. Alright. I found it. It was under the Rainbow Hardware. After the cat started patting me, you're adorable. Don't bite me. I won't play with you if you bite me. No deal. Here it is. The answer was 2.5. But I found them. So we can resume the video. You guys are just as funny as I am. You know that, right? You just stuck around while I trashed my sewing room, not even on camera, trying to find stuff. You guys are as funny as me. That is all I wanted to do. Alright, this hasn't even got a top, does it? Of course it doesn't. That would be way too easy. Nobody look at what I'm about to do. Do not do this in your own sewing room. I am only doing it because I am live and we're busy. Right? Nobody, ow. Ow, half of that just fell on my goddamn foot. Rah! Stop it. Nobody saw that, alright? Don't do what I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't do that. Terrible idea. Okay. See? Nothing happened. We're all fine. You know what would be cool? Because I'm ridiculous, right? We all know it. I need to make peace. But my brain just went, oh my god, we should do black accents on the possum pouch that change to green when they heat up. Because I'm pretty sure I've still got some of that. I almost left you for nothing. True. Alright, so somewhere in here, I reckon, see? Oh no. Not that. Although I should absolutely use these. I love this. It's the 4 Horsemen of the Horror. So good. Not what I was looking for though. I was looking for the coordinated thing that goes with that. To be honest. Here it is. So, it's black. Until you play with it and then it goes green. So I think the accent should be this color. Yes. Because there's enough green in this that would be epic, right? She needs to go to trial. Who knows a good attorney? You guys are funny. One. And 2. So they will be the fold over accent like that then changes color. Because amazing. I'm not going to do the accents at the top though. We're going to skip those and just do half the accents. And instead, maybe I'll make the whole bag out of color changing. Ooh, should I do color changing or just solid black? You guys think on that. Should I do a color changing? So you wouldn't see much of it, which might be wasteful, but it would be, no, it'd be wasteful. I don't like being wasteful. When you're not going to see it and it won't change where you can see it, there's no point in doing it. But this random scrap of this stuff please fit, please fit, please fit. Yes! I can make that work. It's like a tiny bit out over there, but you guys won't notice that. I can correct that in a pattern. So I'm going to save it for another bag where it'll be seen. Because, right, this is the back panel. This is what I would have cut. But this will cover up that much of it. And then if I did the little accent, like you just wouldn't see very much of it. It's not worth it. Actually, it'll cover more because I'm doing the boxy bottom. So it'll actually probably come up to here. So you would see like that much of the green. I don't think that's worth it, considering I don't have any more. And instead, I'm going to completely use up this piece and get rid of it. And I feel good about that. Not that one. Oh no. Don't tell me you don't fit either. Why? That piece is gross. Okay, so Hey, cat. I'm trying to think of a solution right now because I have no more black in the house, and I did just tell you all I don't want to go and buy more vinyl. I could. I just don't want to. I'll be right back. You all stay there. Ow, kicked it over again. I thought I heard someone at my front door. I was correct. I got a package. Ta-da! And I have a backup Red Bull that just happened to be right near the front door. So everyone's a winner. If you're wondering what's in the package, it is blank tumblers so that I can do custom orders. And save one for my husband for Christmas. I wasn't cleaning. I heard someone at my front door. I now have a package. And I am waiting for someone to come and pick up the other thing. So it's cool. My problem is I really need that much black. That's brown. That's gray. Hey, cat. Please don't do that. Would you believe I don't have enough black anywhere? This is all the black I apparently possess. So I will be buying black later. It's fine. We can go back to this one though. Because I at least have the piece. You are... Oh, yeah, no, I am trying to use up all my fabrics. Black is inevitable in this household. I need so much black. I should buy shares in that and Red Bull. I'd be rich. The pink wouldn't sell, Sandra. My area, the markets I go to, a pink skull bag wouldn't sell. How do I know? Because I made one and it didn't sell until I made it half price, which is obviously not the name of the game. The name of the game is not to sell everything at clearance all the time. But I had that bag for over a year before I clearanced it, and then I sold it. So the pinks don't sell here. They don't like the bright colors. They want black or gray or black or darker black. It's a goth market. Like, sometimes they'll take purple. They're quite happy to have like red with black because it's very blood. But the market I do, pink doesn't sell. Blue's Clues. Wait, hey. Alright, so that is absolutely going to be a thing, but I can't do it now. So we're going to just go back to this one. So this is the brown one. It's a nice brown. But I think I want an accent color. In a perfect world, I'm going to have a lighter brown. So this is the book. This is going to be like the romantasy book bag. It'll be amazing, but we need the brown. And I like to always keep one straight edge. So we're keeping that down that way. And then I think a lighter brown, like a tan, would look nice. I just don't know if I have any. But that is what I was trying to do earlier at the start of the video. Huzzah! Doesn't seem like much, but you know, there was a lot. Okay, so colours that are going to look amazing with that. We have some options. I have this very thin, which would be perfect for the accents. I don't even know. It's like a really thin faux crocodile, I guess we'd call it. It's a bit shiny. That is one option. I have got a faux suede as an option for the accents. This one I want to have all the accents, by the way. Nah, wrong vibe. I'm dying over here laughing so hard because you're just telling me it's not gonna self-Android. What? You're so funny. That's colour changing. It's not it either. I've got white. I don't think white's the right vibe though. It's a bit harsh. I have like an off-white. It's like shiny and faux leathery. I don't think we like that either. I don't know. I reckon that one could be really nice. But that could be... I think that one. What do you guys think? Any input? Faux suede or faux crocodile? I think faux suede. Faux suede? Yeah. I've had this piece for ages. I still just... Part of me just wants to use it up, but it's still not the right vibe. We'll find the right vibe for you one day. I promise. I might even try and make it before the end of the year. Who knows? In you go. Right. Maybe really nice. Ooh, you know it'd be nice. This is the strap as well. We're gonna do that. But first, it's easy to contain stuff in a box. And I want a straight line. With minimal wastage, but straight nonetheless. Things are so much easier to cut when you start with a straight line. Everyone says suede, it's a sign. Alright. Two of those. 4 of the little one. It's gonna look amazing. This also definitely helps that I have a... What's the word? Can't think of the word now. No, got nothing. Brain has gone blank. Good job, brain. This suede's gonna look amazing. These bags are gonna look amazing. I've also picked my next pattern shape. My friend wants like a cute little case. It's 2 pieces, like 2 pattern pieces. So we're going to start off the year nice and easy, I think. And then work up to like more glorious things. Or I might just do the first one easy and then jump into something outrageous. With me, you never know. But we're just trying to figure out finished sizing so that I can start doing all the maths. Oh. Shake, shake, shake the room. Yeah. Tick, 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 boom. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so we're going to do 1.5, so we need to cut 3 inches. Because maths. The noise in the background is the cat. Just ignore him, he'll be right. Yoink! Alright, so that's what's left of the suede. I will get one more lot of accents and a bag out of that. Hi Christine, I am prepping. So far I've prepped 2 empresses and 2 possum pouches. Browns are down there. And Sandra is deliriously tired and entertaining us all. Alright. So we're going to make the strap for this one because it's all going to match and be fabulous. Now that I found all the pieces, we are kicking goals. Alright, the last thing I need actually is, hey kitty, strap connectors. Nearly forgot the strap connectors. And I use 5/8 of an inch or 15 mil D-rings. So I use this ruler to cut up all my stuff, which works out well. Done. I did change the blade. I didn't say I was going to sew in a video today. I asked in my group, do you guys want to come and watch me prep things? I did warn everybody that this is all I'm doing today. That one. All the rolls above my head are all white, and they're all like, they look the same. Alright, so now we just need the big pieces, not all the little ones, because I need to do interfacing. And that's how they got separated the first time. But it's cool. So the outside being vinyl won't need any interfacing, but the lining being cotton will need interfacing. And so we're going to just chop it out. At least this stuff's easy to cut. And my hope is that by the time I finish this roll, I will then be on to 100% waterproof canvas linings. That was the original plan. I don't know if I'll stick to it or not though. That bit's no good. Get out of the way. There's limits to what I'm going to keep. Otherwise, we're just going to have trash and crap everywhere. Like if you have a tub where you've kept a smaller piece of interfacing and then haven't touched it in the last 2 months, throw it out because you're never going to. You're going to look at it and be like, oh, I'll get there one day. Except you probably won't. I'm not trying to be harsh, but it is very much a fact. You just won't use it. If it's always a problem for another day, it's like someday never comes. There's a whole song about that. Tori, is your weather warmer? Yes, so it's 35 and sunny every day here now, which is wonderful. So I can go swimming every afternoon now. Alright, so that is that one. All cut and prepped. I'm going to probably do bronze hardware with that. And then did I have another one? I did, it's over there. I haven't cut any of it. That's alright. Let's be clear, I don't read well, so I plead the fifth. So my weather is lovely now. I mean, it's probably a bit hot for a lot of people, but no more pants for me for the next 3 months. It's going to be all dresses and shorts. I mean, I'm in my comfy clothes right now because I can. Oh, wait, no, back. I want that one. I'm going to turn the heat press on so that I can press all of this. This one won't need any interfacing. I don't know what to do with these. Has anyone got ideas? Because it feels wasteful to throw it out. I thought so. I saw your men boy shirts. How good did the matching Christmas Santa stuff come out? I'm still undecided if I want to print off like a crap ton of little Santas and cover the shorts in them. I might. Nah, it's not big enough for key fobs. That's because you're on the other side of the country, Sandra. You have a cold, snowy, miserable Christmas, and we have a hot, live in the pool Christmas. It's not the same. Strap accent. Yeah, maybe. I don't want to throw it out because printed vinyl is not cheap. Applique shapes. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could do a love heart around him. Oh, hey cat. Come here. He is a good cat. Aren't you? Yes, you are. What? Oh, you're getting a white stripe on your tummy. Oh well, you already come to your name, so we're not changing it. Are we? Stop grabbing onto it, and it won't be an issue. Hey? And don't have Red Bull. It's not good for you. He goes alright. Don't you, cat? You call his name. Well, when I call his name, he comes running. Sanitizer holders. Oh, yeah. Do you put a floating Christmas tree in the pool? I mean, I could. That would absolutely be awesome. We just hang out in the pool all day. I've got a bunch of acrylic like cups. They have flamingos on them. So they are what we are going to use, and I'm planning on making like slushies or something, or mocktails. I'm not big on alcohol. So probably either most of the morning or most of the afternoon, we're going to be in the pool. We are going to my friend's place for Christmas. We do a Secret Santa where there's a $20 limit, which is cool. But no, I plan on mainly just swimming. So the school holidays are going to be lots of swimming and hopefully lots of pattern designing. No, don't touch that. It's hot. It's hot over there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to go. I think someone's at my front door. I think I hear the truck. There's a truck coming to pick up a package. I thought I heard a truck. And they're gonna need to help lift it because it's like 35 kilos. Hey, cat. Want your tummy scratched? You can't hear it, but he's purring right now. Loves it. I'm currently just waiting for the light over here to go green. You guys can't see it. But I'm waiting for the light to go green on the heat press. Where are you going? It's nearly there. No, it's hot, you dickhead. Don't touch the hot thing. Oh, yep, I think, okay, so that's ready, but I do think I hear a truck. So I am going to have to get off now, and I'm just going to prep these. Maybe tomorrow I'll do the live with the fancy thing. I have to come around the back to turn it off. Thank you all for joining me, though, and I will see you in the next video. I'm also going to have to jostle it because I can't get to the off button. Haha! Fantastic. All right, bye, guys. Gotta go.